So, a lot of people sometimes ask the question, where did video games come from? Where did they all start? How did this crazy industry come to be? And it was actually, the first video game was created in the 1960s by a gentleman by the name of Mr. Ralph Baer. And Mr. Baer, created the game, and he went on to do a lot of amazing things, but he actually recorded himself playing the very first video game. And in 1968, it was the first time that a video game had ever been filmed and recorded. And we actually dug up that videotape, and we'd like to share it with you here tonight.
There's a ball running back and forth, and one free ball plus one net, courtesy of the local CATV station. Here's my partner Bill, and we're going to play ping pong for you in a minute. But before we do, I'd like to show you the controls that we're using, which are part of the plug-in module, the ping pong plug-in module, gaming plug-in module of the all-purpose button we talked about earlier. There is a horizontal knob here, as you can see, which, when I twiddle it, moves my paddle from left to right. There's a vertical control, which moves my paddle up and down. Finally, there's an English knob, which allows me to put curves on the ball, control the vertical position of the ball as it leaves my paddle. Whenever I intercept the ball, and I miss it, and bat it back at my opponent, I have control over the ball's vertical position, and that's what the English knob is for. And watch me fake him out in a minute. There's another control here, a serve knob, which puts the ball into play, serves it from my side if it's out of play. On my position, if it should go out of play. In Bill's position, he's got the same kind of a button right here, pushes it, and the ball comes in from that side. Ready? On your side. It's on my side? Okay, let's go. Let me move away from the net a bit. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, and down I go. And up I go, and down I go. And watch me take them up. I didn't do it. Okay. Whoops. 1, 2. You want to score, Bill? Let's okay, 1 and up there. Here we go. Up. And down. And up. It's getting tricky. Missed it. 1 up. Keep it on the table there. Here we go. Fake to out again. 2 to 1. We'll play up to 5. Good show. Get close to the net, make it a little faster. Well, 2 up. Missed it again. 3 to 2. I guess that makes it count 5. Okay, what else would like to play? Why don't you come on?
That's pretty cool. Mr. Baer went on to, he created the Odyssey near after that. Things like the light gun. He drew up an 8-page paper about when he came up with the video game, and his 8-page paper is actually the originals in the Smithsonian Institute over in Washington, D.C. And he even got a Presidential Medal of Technology from the President of the United States for being the inventor of the video game. And remember the game Simon? For those of you who grew up in the 80s, remember that Simon game? He did that as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, live via Skype tonight in Wales, give it up for the creator of the video game, Mr. Ralph Baer! What was your inspiration for creating, the first video game? I mean, you're sitting around, and what popped in your head? What was going on?
Well, if you remember back in the 60s, Tommy, what could we watch on television? 1 or 2 local stations, maybe a distant one, and a good antenna. That was it. Here I am. I'm a TV engineer by degree. I put 2 and 2 together, and came up with the idea of playing games on a home television set. And within a year, we were playing ping pong, handball, shooting at the screen with light guns, the whole 9 yards, using joysticks, hand controllers. Didn't take very long, just two of us doing it part-time. Wasn't a big effort either. And of course, there was no way we had at the time to predict where we'd all lead, which is decidedly fantastic.
Yeah, it sure is fantastic, and I think I speak for everybody here tonight when we say thank you so much from the bottom of our heart for creating the industry.